Hi guys, welcome back to my space. If you're new here, thank you so much for dropping by. If you are an OG, I see you. When you see these things, you already know it's another DIY. Guys, on this DIY, I'm going to tell you something. I'm just going to be honest. I tried my best. I really tried. Let me not lie. So I saw these planters. What are they called? Vases, cement or concrete vases that people are doing, and I thought, why not? Actually, you're making vases from clothes, and for us, we're going to use this small towel that I have here, and we're also going to use white cement and water. So as you can see me doing here, I'm trying to get the one who told me about the DIY was like, oh, you just use small pieces of clothes, and I was like, you know what, because I have this towel, I'm going to use this. So here I was just trying to get a circular whatever, and I wish I did not do that. I wish I just put the entire piece of cloth, yeah. But for me, I was like, you know what, let it be as small as possible, yeah. So I decided to trace it out. You can do this actually if you don't want big vases. If you just want small vases, you can do this, yeah. If you want your vases to be big, go for it, yeah. Just use the entire cut towel. So for me, I did the small circle, because as in this circle, actually it wasn't perfect, you know. It doesn't have to be perfect. As I said, the best thing is the end results, right? So for me, I made this circle, and that kafuniko was just to give me direction on how to make a circle, because let me not lie, I cannot make a perfect circle. Maybe with a compass, or with what was it called, a compass, yeah, maybe with that, but bare hands I cannot make a complete circle. So I decided to do that, and then I decided to cut. And as you can see, as I was cutting, I was like, oh no, I still need it bigger, and that's why I never went on cutting the outlines. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not cutting the outlines anyway. This video, I know you'll be seeing this video late in the month of August, Ukumusho, but today, because I'm editing it now. But guys, it's a way back video, like it's a throwback video. So it being a Thursday, I'm just giving you a throwback video. Yeah, yani imeingiana fiti, yeah. It's a Thursday, and today is on a Thursday, and this is a throwback video. Am I making sense? Because guys, I know, I'm sorry I haven't been uploading for the last like 30 plus days. That's a month plus. I haven't been uploading. I've had a lot of things to do. I've had to move jobs, move places, like, you know, I've had a lot of things. A story for another day, I'll tell you guys. So this is a throwback video that I did way back, and yeah, I decided I'm just going to post it. You know, I'm just going to post it. At least msikose kitu ya kuona. I know for a whole month you haven't seen anything. You haven't seen. So I decided let me just post it, because I used the time, I used the resources. So why not post? You know, why not post? Anyway, I've missed you guys, and actually, as I've said, this video I'm editing today because imekaa tu hivyo kwa tangu ni record, and I haven't done anything on it. So I was like, let me just get that time to just edit it. But anyway, guys, at least you have something to watch, right? I'm sorry though. Anyway, once you've done the circle, as you can see, we're just now going to the next step. As I said, you don't have to be perfect on cutting. You just need to cut it out. You don't have to go with the outline. You just need to just have that piece, yeah. Once you have that piece, we're going to mix our white cement with water. Mnaona advice, tumia simiti, use cement. You know what, that original simiti itashika vizuri than this one, yeah. So those are things to note, you know. Like, I'm your experiment, wherever you do experiments with me, and then you'll go perfect, you'll go make something better than what I did, you know. So for me, hii ni mambo ni kitu nililearn after this. So the next ones I'm going to make, I'm going to actually use the simiti, you know, the Simba cement, Bamburi cement. That's what I'm going to use, yeah. So we're going to mix. But also, when you're using these these ones that I've used, the white cement, make sure that what is it called, the consistency of it is thick. Yeah, as you can see, my PA is here really trying to help, but anyway, so the consistency of this should be thicker than what I have here. You see, as I've said, I do the mistake, you learn from them, right? So I did a lot of water more than the cement, which you'll see at the later stage of now putting up the vase. Yeah, so for you, when you're doing this, make sure, ensure that the consistency is thick, super thick. Don't use a lot of water. Yeah, but also don't make it hard, like don't put a lot of like cement on it. Yeah, so make sure that you balance, but the consistency is thick. Iache ikae kama uji, you know the way uji is always nini. Yeah, so for me, I was just adding, but with every add I did water. Every add I did water, so my consistency was not as good as it's supposed to be. Yeah, so just when you're doing this, make sure you check on the consistency. Yeah, am I making sense? So once we're done, the next thing, we're going to dip our towel into it. And I was like, yo, I need to have gloves, because I've realized the way I've done another DIY with this cement and in a katamse. So I decided I'm just going to wear gloves. Hooray! Hey to the gloves. Like, hey, we're clapping for those gloves, because I don't do DIYs with gloves. But anyway, I was like, you know what? Hey, let me just protect my hands today. So we're doing the surgical gloves, which worked magic. But again, at the end of in between the DIY, I had to throw them away again. I felt like they were not as comfortable as you could wish. Yeah, so we're going to wet this towel, this cloth. If you're using a cloth, you just wet it and finya, like press, just put it down inside the water, whatever jar, and then you press it again so that you can remove excess water, as you can see me doing. And once you're content with what you have, you're going to now add it. Forgive me for this. You're going to add it now, like put the cloth into the the cement that you've already made. Yeah, the mixture. Yeah, something else, you see me, I've brought this jar, this glass jar here, because I want it to hold my towel. So when you're doing this, ensure you apply cooking oil to the jar, because hautaki shike, so that it doesn't hold tight into it, so that it will be easy for you to remove. Yeah, so what I'm telling you is add cooking oil to the jar, which I did not do, but again, I said we learn. I practice, you perfect. I practice, you perfect, right? I experiment and then you perfect. So ensure that you apply cooking oil or any other oil on the jar, and then ensure that now the towel that you had, or the piece of cloth that you have, has soaked well. It's super soaked with the cement, as you can see me doing. I'm ensuring. Now, when doing this, just check of how my consistency was bad. Just check. Do you see, like, I was pulling the towel up, and then the mixture was dripping, like totally dripping. So when I say ensure that your mixture is good, please do that. Just be generous with your cement. Be generous with the cement, and be selfish, a little selfish with water, Yeah, anyway, you have to ensure that it balanced, so that when you put the cloth, it doesn't the consistency doesn't, the cement doesn't just drip. It's not supposed to drip, as you can see. Then once you're content with what you have, you're just going to place it on the jar. Remember, you applied oil to the jar, so that it will be easy for it to remove. And then now play with the remaining. Ensure that now you apply every single part. Something else, if you want your vase to have those two edges, as this picture above here, if you want your vases to have this, please don't place it on a flat surface. Like for me, I placed it under, like you can see, there's a funiko, or a lid, a plastic lid, and then I placed it there. So it means that the top part of this vase will be flat because it's already on a flat surface. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? So if you want to have edges like these ones on these photos, ensure that you place it in a place, maybe like maybe a stick. Just put it somewhere, make it, just put it somewhere where the surface, the bottom part of it doesn't hold chini, as like it's not on a flat surface. Am I making sense, guys? Okay, I hope I'm making sense. Yeah. So for me, I was like, you know what, I'm going to place it here, but because the reason as to why I placed it here, because I was super afraid of it dripping off and just remaining with a green towel. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to add to make it just like that. Then I will let it dry. You know, I let it dry, and this is what we got, guys. After drying, I loved the end result, but as you can see, if you're keen, you can see that it has a lot of cracks. This ones means that the consistency was not good at all. But again, we got what we wanted. There goes our vase. I'm going to actually do rectify this. I'm going to cover all these ones. You see the cracks I'm showing you, so I'm going to do a finishing on this, and this finishing will be just mixing another mixture and now polishing those two cracks with a brush. Am I making sense? But to avoid all these, why don't you just concentrate on your mixture? Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Make a small flower is going to fit here, you know. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. As I said, this was an experimental video. Go and try, do better than me, guys. Do better than me, you know. Just go and make yours. I'm sure it's going to come out great because you've learned from me. Have you? But anyway, guys, that's it for today. I decided to just place this video here for you guys to see and learn a little. And by the way, I love this vase. It's holding my flower, hadi saizi, you know. But anyway, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Till next time, bye bye. I'll see you on the next video. I love how it came out. Just look at that. Look at that. It looks good though. Yeah. Bye bye, guys. I love you.